PlayStation.
Central Florida, the city of Orlando is the scene for the Knicks. A former second-round pick back in 2018, Jalen Brunson's flawless fundamentals have made him a foundational piece for this team as they prepare for the Magic. Knicks Magic tip-off coming right up. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Wendell Carter.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one spot. And for Orlando, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. In at small and power forward, it's Wagner and Isaac. And it's Carter in at the center. And that one drops for him. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Towns down low. Isaac on him. And it's sent back by Isaac. They grabbed their own miss. Count it.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Suggs kicks to Isaac. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Wagner wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Brunson against Suggs. Scooped up. Anunoby outside. Brunson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges dishes to Towns, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Here's Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Robinson. Out to Brunson. Over Suggs. Brunson, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wagner finds Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac passes to Wagner. Now here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Bridges. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Isaac misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 3. Last time they met in New York.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
They're cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. And take a look at the Magic. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out New York, 2 games back.
And when I look at Orlando, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Shoots over Brunson. Robinson with the block. Brunson the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Here's Wagner. 11 points last game. And he converts the layup. Wagner's got 5 minutes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Brunson. Still scoreless. Outside, Towns. Anunoby a screen on Wagner. Towns can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Carter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Caldwell Pope with it. Defended by Bridges. Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. And here's Wagner. Good on the triple. Wagner's got a couple of threes now in the first for Orlando.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Robinson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And the 3 ball is good.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance game time.
So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Wack comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And a new group in for the Knicks. Sims is checked in. Achua comes in for Towns. Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Now here's Brunson. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Hart, and stolen by Wagner. To the inside, and it's blocked. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And it's in there. Suggs has got his second bucket.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Here's Brunson. Top of the key, Achua. Now, here's Hart. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Howard's checked in. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Anthony. Defended by McBride. Shot from free throw range. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Black. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
McBride with the ball. And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Black. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Anthony in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Anthony. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. He takes it in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know the 90s were a different era, Craig. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Isaac right side. The three-pointer no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Brunson. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Brunson down the lane. The shot missing. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Anthony on the wing. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Count the basket. Wagner's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Brunson outside with the drive. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
And the Knicks miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Howard dishes to Black. Back to Howard. Here's Black. Clock at 6. To the middle, and stolen by Achua. And pushing it up, here's New York. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hart.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Houston. Here's Black. Now here's Anthony. From 15 feet away, and he comes up with the deuce. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
There's a screen by Achua. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Wagner finds Carter. Up top, Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Black after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Kolek. He has yet to score. Back to Hart. Robinson a screen on Carter. Hart with it. Defended now by Wagner. Hart, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far, a testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
Chalk up 2 there. Wagner's got 10.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by New York. And Carter now, top of the key. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. He's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Hart. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Magic trail by 5. Wagner kicks to Black. Outside Anthony. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they are in the top 10 in team scoring. Really good offensive execution. This is a tricky team to defend.
And to have the fewest turnovers in the league, I know that's a stat that would make any coach happy. That's good from Anthony.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mo Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And then for New York, Sims is checked in. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Josh Hart. Now here's Anthony. He's got 8. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. Oh, good with the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Now here's Anthony. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. That one goes in, and now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Orlando, Wagner. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's New York, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even Elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither did those shorts.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Orlando Magic.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Knicks leading by 9. On the court for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Bridges, and it's Sims, and at the center, locking down the middle. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Clock at 6. Isaac a screen on Brunson. Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got 16.
Wagner with the right back answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Robinson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Bridges. Misses the layup. The Magic trail by 11. Caldwell Pope left side. Here's Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
New York moving it around. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low, in close, and Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game was played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Wagner. He's got 16. A nice shot by Carter.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
New York leading by 8. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Bridges attacking. Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. Suggs against Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
And the first one drops. So for the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and it's Achiuwa in for Towns. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Now, here's Isaac. Scoreless thus far.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Suggs. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Caldwell Pope with it. Bridges covering. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And they also show up top 5 in steals. That means they're taking some chances, gambling, but also creating havoc.
And what their turnover ranking tells you is that they play mistake-free basketball. Being smart with the ball is at the top of their to-do list. Here's Bridges. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Banked in off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And here is Bridges, following the three from Franz Wagner. From the line, Bridges misses. The Magic trail by 7. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Isaac outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in the stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Blacks checked in for Franz Wagner. Payne looking around. Here's Achua. Good dunk by Achua.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here is Anthony. He's got 8. Inside, here's Carter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Here's the screen. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by the Magic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando.
Number 35, Goga Bitadze.
Here's Anthony. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Big time denial that time by Wagner. Boy, he put some plaster on that one.
For the tie, out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Looking now at some numbers for Wendell Carter.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs looking around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Payne. There's 1:40 left to play here in the 3rd. 6 to shoot. Here's Kolek over Anthony. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Knocks it loose, and they're moving it up. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
The Magic making a switch here. Houston's checked in.
Coming on the floor from the Orlando Magic, number 2, Houston.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Payne. No scoring in this one. And he gets it to go.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
44 seconds left in the third. Here's Houston. Outside Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Anthony. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Kolek. Up top, Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Black. He's out there with Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Wagner outside. Back to Black. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 7. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. That free throw, no good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Here's Black. Off with the layup. New York leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Precious Achua, shooting 1.
That one misses for Achua. Magic shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. That's tipped. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Brunson with a clean look. The rebound by Batadze.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that one's good, Anthony.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
The Magic trail by 9. Poked away. Stolen by Brunson. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Let's see those.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Towns comes in for Achua. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Towns, a screen on Joseph. Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Wagner's checked in for Joseph. Tries the spin move. Outside Anthony. Here's Batadze. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Black. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Batadze. Caldwell Pope comes in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Over Hart. And the shot falls short this time. The Knicks leading by 12. Here's McBride. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Brunson, right side. Robinson kicks to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Suggs passes to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Now Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Gets an open look and hits.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Here's Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Isaac's checked in for Mo Wagner. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Shoots over Anunoby, and that one's good. Wagner's got 23.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Back to Towns. Going inside, and he makes good on the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Orlando with the ball. Suggs with the ball. Pass to Isaac. The three. And that's collected by Brunson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bridges outside. Here's Towns. He's covered by Isaac. Fades back. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Anthony. Off target at the rim. Smooth sailing for New York. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Wagner finds Anthony. Here's Houston, trying to end the drought. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.